Yeah, hey guys. Yeah, now I've been looking at the footwork. Now you're getting better. I think this is the most recent. Now Mr. Hogan moved his weight from his heel of his right foot to the ball of his left foot, and then pretty much he tried to keep this flat. He would roll a little bit as he got older, and especially after the accident and the swings that you should be seeing, not his power golf, because his power golf was an entirely different golf swing. But I could see the improvement in your foot action. Now, right here, see, that's the ball. You want to go from the heel to the ball. And that's better. I know this is something that is ingrained. I would try to eliminate the rolling up and out. I would, if you're like a boxer, boxers have their front side this way, then they would come in on you. Mr. Hogan had that. He had his feet placed not in the strict railroad track lines. So in the handwritten letter, he says that the weight goes from the ball of the left foot, transferring back from the left knee to the right knee. And then he says that the heel will come down on the downswing. The first thing is the heel to come down. So he moved that address more likely from the heel to the ball of the left foot. He was set up. He had a little bit of a bump, so the weight, from the left foot, the heel of the left foot to the ball of the left foot, to the heel of the right foot. And then he moved a cross-lateral move from the heel of the right foot to the front part of the left foot. So this is what you want to think about. There, to the heel. Of course, we can't see the entire swing here. Now, you don't want to move onto the right foot. You want to move into the right side. Moving into the right side is different than moving onto the right side. So so you want to think about that. But this is better here. You want to get it to here. Now, if Spencer had more of the left foot forward and the right foot back and the left side open, because he's making these changes, that he is getting more of an inside figure eight shape golf swing. Once the club head comes down, it is going to shallow out. You are going to be hitting the inside of the golf ball, but you're not going to be having the divots go straight out. They will be, as Ed Seal and Ron Saff says, if you get a banana and have it so the divot hits the end of the banana and then it carves to the left. Mr. Hogan's divots were thrown to the left. They were about the width of a dollar bill, and they weren't straight out to the target. They were carved like a banana. So, I mean, very few people did this or could understand this, but this was all in the setup, how he created these angles where he was coming in here, then he'd get to the ball of the left foot. And then once he's onto or post, onto the ball, you don't want to be on the heel, because heel now you're going to come up and everything's coming up. You want everything down to the left. So anyhow, there's some change. I would, if this foot was a little bit forward, this foot was a little bit back, you would eliminate this. Now, God bless you, because you've really made a lot of changes here. Now, this is from your great teacher, the Augusta, and I know his name, I just can't, BJ, is that he did an analysis of Mr. Hogan's and George Knudson. I'll give you the link to this. But just watch the left foot here. It's, with George Knudson, he made his entire swing changes with that principle to have that flat left foot. Let's watch the left foot. Now see that the swing went from the ball of the left foot to the heel. He's swinging into, not onto, into his right side. The weight is to the heel. Now that's going to go the heel to the ball of foot. Heel to the ball right there. You can see that. And Jody Vasquez said that Mr. Hogan said that you have to keep a flex in your left knee. If you don't, if you're to the heel of the left foot, you're going to lose the flex of your left knee, and then you're coming up and out of it. And then, you know, Jody says, my friend. He says, my friend, your swing is over. You have to keep your flex of your left knee. Mr. Hogan's knee had a circular movement. If you look at his left kneecap, it went around in a circle, coming into the circle, and then he kept it flexed as he swung around, especially after his accident. Watch the left knee. There, you see that? Now, I think we're going to see George Knudsen's action here. George Knudsen, let's see if we can get to George here. Okay, it's into the heel. It's into the ball. You can see this, heel to the ball. You can see the knee is flexed. This is what you want. This is the position that I've been trying to tell you. George would say the back of the heels, and the back of the heels would go out to the right of the target, the back of the heels. But the left side is opened up. The entire left side, this is what I'm saying, that you don't want to get squared and high. When you walk in, you have a tendency, when you come in, you're fine. But then you start waggling, you start thinking golf swing and looking at the ball. You're shutting down your left side. So anyhow, you guys have made a lot of changes. So, you know, keep at it. It's all there. Watch Mr. Hogan here. There. Now, your teacher, he, when I say this, don't take it wrong. He understands this, but the 3D, the golf blob, I have the golf blob. I have that software. It's not showing you the angles where his legs are set up to the degree that you must understand. The feet are out to the right, left side's open to the kicking of the knee, and it's inside figure 8 shape golf swing. I've done videos on this. I've tried to, you know, explain this to folks. Some people just don't care. They don't want to know. But anyhow, you guys are doing great, but this should help you.